I'm Jones, exercise physiologist, and in this video I want to talk to you about 5 key points for weight loss, things that you can be doing today that you can tell other people to do as well, to give you the best chance of losing weight, keeping it off long term, and living that healthy lifestyle that you desire. So, point number 1 is exercise. Let's get straight into it. So, we know that exercise is not only important for mental health, but physical health as well, and emotional health, and all those other things. How does exercise important for weight loss? Well, we get an increase in metabolism, okay? That increase in metabolism at rest, but also during exercise, it increases our what's called insulin sensitivity. Now, insulin sensitivity is a hormone in our body. Insulin is a hormone in our body that controls our blood sugar levels, but too much of it can create a resistance, which leads to pre-diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and can cause things like weight gain. So it increases our insulin sensitivity, our ability of our muscles to utilize that hormone within the cells to store energy better. So exercise, very important. Increase metabolism, increase insulin sensitivity. Number 2 is food. So important. We know certain foods that you want to try to include into your diet are green leafy vegetables, okay? We want to be also having things like fiber foods, not only vegetables, which includes, but things like lentils is an example. You can have good fats, so good fats like avocados, nuts that have protein in as well. Fish is another one. They've got omega-3s, which are very important, and these types of fats actually decrease your insulin release from the pancreas. Your sugar levels don't go up as high, which means you get a less insulin response, which means your weight will not be affected. So these are some things you want to try to include into your diet. Some things to avoid would be like alcohol. Continuously drinking alcohol. Okay? Alcohol not only is bad for insulin, but it affects things like adrenaline and human growth hormones as well. So alcohol, any sort of processed, refined grain, okay? So processed foods, we know, like processed chocolates or biscuits or flours or breads or pastas, these type of things, because they impact on your insulin, which impacts on your weight, okay? Number 3 is sleep. I had stress in my mind, but sleep is very important. When we sleep enough time, 7 to 8 hours a night, you're going to get proper growth hormone release during sleep, so your muscles maintain their muscle size. But we're also going to get we're not going to get what's called increase in insulin. So when back to insulin, when we don't sleep enough, so 4 to 5 hours a night continuously, we're going to get an increase in our insulin. Okay, studies have shown that. We also get an increase in our ghrelin hormone. Now, ghrelin is our hunger hormone. So when we don't sleep, often we tend to feel more hungry. Okay, and then also in direct response to that, we also get a decrease in our leptin. So our leptin hormone, which is our satiety hormone, goes down. So that's why sleep is very important. The 4th point is stress. Okay, we know that when we have increased stress in our lives, whether it's work or whether it's school, whatever it might be, friends, family, partners, whatever it may be, the more stress you're under continuously, you're going to get an increase in cortisol being released, okay? Cortisol. Now, cortisol has a direct impact on our sugar levels, so we get an increase in our sugar in our blood, and then sugar has a direct response with our insulin. Again, creating higher insulin levels than normal, which can lead to insulin resistance, which leads to weight gain. Okay, so this is for weight loss. These are things to try to focus on and work on to avoid weight gain and help with weight loss. Exercise, food, sleep, stress. The last one you can definitely do, we need to focus on, is timing. So what do I mean by timing? This directly relates to timing of food. Okay, you don't need to snack all the time. You don't need to snack all the time. People say you've got to snack to increase your metabolism. Well, if you're constantly snacking all the time and you're not doing anything, the body has to do something with that food. So it's gonna not only cause an increase in this hormone insulin, which is your fat storing hormone, it has to put it somewhere. It's got to put it in your fat cells or your liver. If there's not enough room in your liver, it goes to your fat cells. So timing of food is very important. What would I recommend? You have breakfast. If you want to have breakfast, you have breakfast at say 7, or whatever it might be, say 7 a.m. And then your next meal is 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. That's 6 to 7 hours of not eating. That gives your body enough time to burn the energy, use the energy that you've eaten in the breakfast time, and then start to burn into the energy that you've got stored. Okay, so if we're constantly eating, say 7, then 9, then 11, then 1 p.m., you've eaten 4 times that day, you're constantly topping up your stored carbohydrates, but you're also constantly releasing this fat storing hormone. So you can space out your foods. Don't need to constantly eat all the time. So there are 5 tips, guys, 5 key points for weight loss. Experiment with some of those. See how it goes for you. But these are 5 things that I do every single day, and I encourage my clients and people that I help out every single day to focus on to give you the best chance to lose weight, but live a healthy lifestyle where you get into good fundamental habits that you can help others with as well. Please feel free to put a like if you like this video, subscribe to the channel with more guidance on health, basic tips, basic fundamentals. Put anything in the comments section in regards to the feedback, what you'd like to see in the future with more videos, and share this with someone else as well. You can always check out my Facebook page with more health tips and also my programs there that you can join. It's www.facebook.com/Sam Jones, the health coach. The link is in the description below. Have a good day.